All right, and welcome to a great game today. We have the East Long Meadow Spartans taking on the Chicopee Comp. Great matchup for you. One key notice that we will be watching so far is the goaltend situation for East Long Meadow. So far, a couple weeks ago, Taylor DeFlorio went out with a knee injury. She is not returning for this game as well, so they will rely with just one goaltender. So far, nothing else has been noticed, and one key mention is the bench for both teams. East Long Meadow with multiple bench players, as where Chicopee Comp only has about 3 to 4 players. Going to be interesting to see how that in this cold, chilly Monday night. Looks like there's a bit of confusion. They will actually switch sides. So East Long Meadow will be defending the left. Chicopee Comp will be defending the right. As we wait, it looks as if East Long Meadow will start for the first half. And they will. If not, it's fine, but. We are waiting. Once again, welcome to East Long Meadow High School. We have the East Long Meadow Spartans taking on Chicopee Comp. Cold and chilly Monday night, 35 degrees, feels like below freezing. Once again, East Long Meadow will start for the first half. And we await. I believe it's the refs. I'm waiting on refs time. And we're underway. East Long Meadow going to look to slowly start off with their offense as they sit in their defensive zone, passing it back and forth. Up forward to Sophie Smith. Kicks it back up to number 2, Emma Cantanzarini. Dumps it into the middle for number 23, Haley Brown. Haley Weiss with the shot. Blocked, goes wide. East Long Meadow will get the corner kick. Taking the corner will be number 23, Haley Brown. Sorry, change that. It was actually Emma. Then passes it to Haley. Pass back to Emma. Shot just barely wide of the left post. No one touches it. Chicopee Comp will take it out. Kick over to the 30. Bounces past both Chicopee Comp players. Able to pick it up is East Long Meadow. Looking for open players. They pass it back. Pass it across. Able to get to it in time. Over to Megan Morneau. Pass intended for Kaylee Lukasic. Taking it was Gabby Michalski, passes it over to Sophie Smith. Then passes it over to number 15, Nina. Megan Morneau will be able to pick it up. Looking for options. Chicopee Comp will touch it. She will let it roll out of bounds. East Long Meadow possession. East Long Meadow plays it. Passes it up for Haley Weiss. Chicopee Comp will kick it out of bounds. Once again, East Long Meadow possession. 17:25 remaining in the first quarter. Haley Brown unable to get a possession of it. A little bit of a chop with the foot, but she's able to get no call. Push, whistle will blow. Penalty kick. East Long Meadow with the golden opportunity to make this score 1-0. Waiting on the ref. Good to go. Shot. And it goes in. Goal by number 23, Haley Brown off the penalty shot. 17:01 remaining in the first, and we already have a 1-0 lead for East Long Meadow. Chicopee Comp will quickly try to get ready, but they're waiting for East Long Meadow's defense to set up and for the refs to say they can start it. And that's nice as we have the refs running over to tell us who scored the goal, so we do have confirmations, unlike other games or even other sports where there's a bit of confusion. Chicopee Comp able to play
Spartan goal scored by number 23, Haley Brown.
Megan passes back. Multiple passes around, manages to still roll back into East Long Meadow territory as East Long Meadow will play it. Chips it up. Over to Haley after a little bit of a deflect. Haley passes it forward, leading Emma. Emma unable to get to it. Looks like pass was intended for Brooke Martin on that left side. Chicopee Comp able to quickly kick that out. Should be a throw-in for East Long Meadow, but due to COVID rulings, it'll be kicking. Clock will continue to run, as always. Shot down the middle by Kaylee Lukasic. Just barely too high and a little to the right with that curve. Out of bounds, and Chicopee Comp will play it from their goal. Up about 30 yards, bounces, deflects off East Long Meadow player. They try to play it back, but unable to. East Long Meadow now with the possession. Ailey Weiss. Ailey Weiss on the right sideline trying to find open opportunities. She finds Haley Brown. Chicopee Comp is able to beat Haley to it. She quickly plays it and is able to hold on to possession. She passes it back over to Ailey. Ailey loses possession. Chicopee Comp with it. Ailey with the nice block. Trying to get possession back. Chicopee Comp able to hold on. Chicopee Comp trying to find open opportunities. They find one. Now they're going the other way. Maeve Jordan with the race over to get the ball against the Chicopee Comp player. Goes off of Chicopee Comp. East Long Meadow with possession. Maeve Jordan with the kick-in. Pass forward deflected by a Chicopee Comp player. Haley Brown races to go for it. Whistle blows. They will say it goes for Chicopee Comp. Will gain possession. 14:30 remaining in the first. 1-0 East Long Meadow. Goal scored by number 23, Haley Brown. Off of a penalty kick. Waiting on a ref's play. Clock will continue to drain down as the ref sits tying his shoe. They'll play it anyways, realizing that the clock continues to run. Pass blocked. Haley Weiss trying to gain possession. Kaylee has it. Kaylee Lukasic trying to find open opportunity. She finds Ailey. Ailey Weiss passes it over for Brown. Brown over to Lukasic. Lukasic looking at Weiss. Weiss, right corner, chips it, trying to intend for the middle. Unable to, goes out of bounds. Chicopee Comp possession. Kayla Lukasic with the block. Back and forth play. Chicopee Comp will not be able to gain possession. It goes to East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow in their own territory. Bit of a block. It's going to roll back into East Longmeadow goal. Chicopee Comp with the block. Whistle blows. Chicopee Comp will gain possession. Chicopee Comp will play it in. Pass blocks, but Chicopee Comp will able to hold on to possession. Kaylee Lukasic able to fake out the pass, and Ailey will get it. Ailey over to Hannah Brown. Sorry, Haley Brown. Brown running down the left side, kicks it up for Emma. Emma Tanzariety. Shot on net, save by Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp goaltender will be looking for options as she holds on. Kicks it down the middle. Lukasic able to control it, but then turns it over. Bit of back and forth play. Pass back. East Longmeadow with possession. Lukasic on the right sideline passes it up for Weiss. Chicopee Comp beats Weiss to the ball. Lukasic able to get the possession back. Passes it over to Weiss on the right corner. Weiss running for it. Tries to pass it down the middle. Unclear if it went off of a Chicopee Comp defender. It did not. So Chicopee Comp will gain possession. Goal kick for Chicopee Comp. They pass it over and then dump it in. Chicopee Comp with possession at their 25. Finding options. Turns it over to Haley. Haley passes it up for Haley Brown. Haley Brown. Unable to get the complete pass. Turns it over. Pass was intended for number 6, Sophie Smith. I got more Nora right now with it. Passes it over to Lukasic. Lukasic chips it over to Ailey Weiss. Ailey Weiss able to get to it. Ailey running around trying to find someone open. Able to find Megan Morneau. But Chicopee Comp will be able to get their foot in front. Lukasic right where the pass was intended, able to get the possession. Sophie Smith pass over, blocked. Chicopee Comp with possession. Waiting, finding an open man. Playing pass game to try and get into East Longmeadow territory. This will be the first time they do. Will they outspeed East Longmeadow defenseman? Unable to. Number 15, Nina Kukovia, able to outbeat Chicopee Comp's attack. Whistle will blow. Chicopee Comp will be able to gain possession. And right now, 9:40 and counting remaining in the first quarter. 1-0 East Longmeadow as a penalty kick was scored by number 23, Haley Brown, early on in this first quarter. Out of bounds, East Longmeadow will gain possession. East Longmeadow will play from the goal. Mantoni looking for options. Mikalski over to Weiss. Pass leading for Lukasic. Lukasic unable to get to it. Chicopee Comp will now gain possession again. They turn it right back over to Morneau. Morneau passes down for Mantoni. Mantoni looking for options. She's just going to pass it right on over. bit of back and forth play. Chicopee Comp able to get possession for about a half a second, then turns it right back over. Pass by Smith. Unable to find anybody. Chicopee Comp plays it, rolls out of bounds. East Long Meadow gain possession. East Long Meadow been in the attacking zone for most of this first quarter, looking to try and score a second goal to take an early 2-0 lead in this game. Lukasic pass over for Brown. Brown with a nice pass to Emma. Emma unable to get it around two Chicopee Comp defenders. Chicopee Comp will now play it from their own goal. Kick from about the 7. Down at the 37. Lukasic able to play it off of a defenseman, giving it over to Smith. Smith now playing it. Smith passes it over for Jordan. Maeve Jordan, that is. Back over to Smith. Smith trying to find options. Unable to get it to Martin. Maeve Jordan able to try and deflect it inbounds. Unable to. Chicopee Comp possession. Chicopee Comp starting to make progress. As I say that, they're unable to turn it over. East Long Meadow now with possession, trying to beat Chicopee Comp's turnover. The reason the turnover was slow was the Chicopee Comp girl is down, and she is not getting up. We're going to cut it off, and we'll cut back on once we know she's all set and ready to start it up. And we are back. Chicopee Comp player was taken off via golf cart. Thoughts and prayers go to her and the family. She will be assessed and reevaluated for her injury. Both players were told that this could take a while, possibly assessing penalties or whatnot. And the whistle blows, indicating for Chicopee Comp to get out there and get back on the field to continue the play of this first quarter. East Long Meadow will gain possession at the 50. 50 on the right side. And they play it. Right now, Maeve Jordan playing it, keeps it inbounds, left sideline. Pass up for Martin. Martin passes it back over to Cantanzarate. Chip down the middle, intended for Brown, able to get it. Martin, shot goes in. Goal scored by number 22, Brooke Martin. And after a long wait period evaluating the injury that was given, East Long Meadow able to extend their lead to 2-0. 6:07 remaining. Once again, goal scored by number 22, Brooke Martin. And as one of the rest of the ELHS, unassisted. And fans and the sidelines for East Long Meadow going crazy for the goal. Scored by number 22, Brooke Martin. Comp will now
Scoring
play
for
it.
East Long Meadow, number 22,
Brooke Martin pass
Brooke
over
Martin.
to Jordan. Comp with possession. Comp chips it up. Or no. Able to knock it down. Right now, Cantanzarate looking for open options. Shot on net. Blocked. Emma able to keep possession. Shot again wide. Believe it went untouched, which it did, so Chicopee Comp able to hold possession. Goal kick right now. So far, the athletic trainer and the golf cart both unseen. Question is whether or not they're waiting for possibly an ambulance or if they're going to drive her. Who knows if they'll even go straight to the hospital. But once again, thoughts and prayers up for her and the family, hoping for a not long-term injury. Ball's played in, rolls out of bounds. Chicopee Comp will retain possession. 4:25 remaining in the first and counting. Once again, 2-0 East Long Meadows. Goal scored by number 23, Haley Brown, and number 22, Brooke Martin. Chicopee Comp plays it in. Pass blocked by Haley Weiss. Haley Weiss passed it forward. East Long Meadow able to keep possession. Smith pass forward for Martin. Martin still having possession, then loses possession as she tries to kick it on net and is blocked right in front of her. Chicopee Comp passes it forward, closer to the sideline, hits off the foot, rolls out of bounds. East Long Meadow gains possession. Dangerously close to Chicopee Comp goal. Pass played in, deflected. Chicopee Comp will come out on top with possession moving into East Long Meadow territory. Whistle blows, multiple defensemen on the Chicopee Comp player. Whistle then blows. Chicopee Comp will retain possession once again. Chicopee Comp plays it. Pass blocked by Lukasic. Constanza able to play it up for Weiss. Over to Lukasic. Sorry. Lukasic. Lukasic over to Martin. Martin with the pass too far forward. Ends up in the hands of the Chicopee Comp goaltender, athletic trainer, and golf cart return. Which, assuming that means that the family will bring her. Looking out into the parking lot, there appears to be an ambulance, so they will most likely take the ambulance there. If both parents are there, then one will take the vehicle and the other one will ride in the ambulance with her. Hopefully this is no big injury and nothing that will keep her out for long term. Meanwhile, East Long Meadow able to hold on to possession with the two Chicopee Comp defensemen on them. Passing it forward for Brown. Brown down the middle, able to get around two Chicopee Comp defenders, and then three. Shot, chipped, saved by the Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp looking for options as they slowly set up their offense. 1:30 remaining in the first and counting. 2-0 East Long Meadow. Ball kicked in, lands at the 38. East Long Meadow player and Chicopee Comp player both go for it. Whistle blows. They'll give it to Comp. Whistle blows again. Chicopee Comp player has a bloody nose. They blow the whistle. Time will stop. She'll come out. And they'll quickly sub someone in. From where I am, no sight of blood, but once again, refs are on closer to players than I am. And in temperatures like this, anything can hit you and you won't feel a thing besides the bitter cold. Sub will come in for East Long Meadow. Ainsley Smith will come in for Brooke Martin. 1:09 remaining in the first quarter.
Go, Brookie!
East Long Meadow able to gain possession, then turned over to Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp playing it. Pass, not too hard, but able to keep it as Chicopee Comp. Slowly starting to make an appearance over into net. Pass it right on to goal. And Tony gonna roll it to herself and then pass it over. Michalski. Weiss. Morneau. Far for Brown. Brown looking for options. She'll take it herself, then passes it over to Contanza. Shot. Save by Chicopee Comp. 10 seconds and counting. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it. End of the first, 2-0 East Longmeadow. Goal scored by number 23, Haley Brown, and number 22, Brooke Martin. We'll be back in 2 minutes. And we are back to start the second quarter. It's so cold that I'm having a hard time sharpening these things. There we go. We will wait for Chicopee Comp to play it in. And here we go. Start of the second quarter. Chicopee Comp looking to dwindle down this lead that East Longmeadow has. As they start off strong, rolls out of bounds. Commentator curse is real tonight. 3 strikes and I'm out. But meanwhile, East Longmeadow with possession. Playing it is Kukovia. Brown. Over to Smith. Smith running down the middle. Manages to get into too many Chicopee Comp players. Turns it over, but Chicopee Comp will quickly and accidentally roll it out of bounds. East Longmeadow possession. 1 minute gone in the second. Pass over to Smith. Smith. Shot. Believe it was blocked. It was not. So Chicopee Comp has possession. Goal kick. Kick goes 23 yards. Weiss able to get it. Shot wide. But Chicopee Comp goalie will grab onto it and play it. Pass bounces. And Smith able to get it. Passes up to Catanzari. Then Maeve. Jordan. Over to Ainsley Smith. Ainsley Smith, the one over to Catanzari. Rolls out of bounds. It will be. Corner kick, East Longmeadow. Brown plays it. Brown with possession. Outspeeding multiple defensemen. Pass over, blocked. Goes far. East Longmeadow still able to hold on to it. A little bit of a shove by Michalski. Pass into the middle. Chicopee Comp will play it forward, and then Smith running in. Shot. Save. So far, 3 minutes gone in the second. East Longmeadow has had most of the time on attack. Rolls out of bounds. East Longmeadow will gain possession and a substitute. East Longmeadow playing it. Smith, far sideline. Passes towards the middle. Chicopee Comp gains it. Able to retain possession and move the other way. Multiple Chicopee Comp players pushing. About 5-on-5. Turned over. A little bit of a shove. No call by the ref. Shot. Save by Mantoni. Whistle blows. Yellow card will be handed out. Unclear who it's given to. Believe that'll be to Kukovia. Questionable. Believe that I could be wrong. It could actually be on Chicopee Comp. That could have been a delayed call after the shove. And it was on Chicopee Comp. So East Longmeadow with possession. Trying to take it far and trying to take it quick, unable to. We'll get possession right back. Maeve Jordan passes it into a Chicopee Comp player, then able to get around her. Catanzari over to Ainsley Smith. Back over to Catanzari. She's got multiple defensemen on her. She's unable to get it between the legs. Chicopee Comp with possession. Pass. Right into Maeve Jordan's possession. Pass. Uncoordinated. Out of bounds. And Chicopee Comp will gain possession. Just over 5 minutes gone in the second. Score remains 2-0. Tanzarite pass far, slightly back. Over for Mega Morneau. Morneau. Over to not Smith. Jordan Wainwright. Kukovia plays it. Holding on to possession. Turned over. Kukovia able to get it right back and then lose it once again. Smith plays it over. Ainsley Smith. Chipped up. Haley Brown able to get it. Looking for options. Over to Emma Catanzarite. Shot too high off the post. Almost looking like a Bears kicker out there. Hitting the post. No good. And she'll get subbed off. Along with Megan Morneau. Jordan Wainwright with possession. Pass intended for Ainsley Smith or Brown, but unable to get to either. Brown able to play good defense to get it over to Sophie Smith. Ainsley Smith over to Brown. Kevin Michalski. Shot saved. Shot far and up. Michalski plays it over to Emma and then over to Brown. Brown playing well defense. A little bit of a shove. They're going to blow the whistle. Make sure that goes to Chicopee Comp. And Chicopee Comp will end up retaining possession. Once again, you are watching East Longmeadow Spartans take on the Chicopee Comp Colts on a chilly Monday night. Temperatures in the 30s, feel below freezing, and I might be the only one in this entire stand that is suffering. But besides that, right now, East Longmeadow with possession. Chicopee Comp now has it. Chicopee Comp trying to find an open man. Unable to, turned over. Sophie Smith taking herself shot wide. Goal kick for Chicopee Comp. Sub will come in for Chicopee Comp, 2 to be exact. Chicopee Comp plays it. Almost turns it over, but able to keep possession. Then, as I say that, turns over possession. Michalski with it. Turns it over. Chicopee Comp now. Going the other way. Unable to. Bridget Jordan. Over to Brown. Brown with a hesitation. Second hesitation. Gets the ball tipped away from her. That will result in a corner kick for East Longmeadow. Game plan will stay the same. Brown and Tanzarite will both go over. Played by Brown. Over to Tanzarite, back over to Brown. Brown, pass. Over for Michalski. Then turned over once again. Maeve Jordan. Then over to Bridget. Then turned over due to a block. Chicopee Comp going the other way. Over halfway through the second. Still 2-0 East Longmeadow. Pass. Perfectly far enough. Shot. Cross body shot. Able to get close to net, but goes too far to the right. Goes wide of the net, out of bounds. East Longmeadow will gain possession, goal kick. East Longmeadow plays it. Kakovia over to Maeve Jordan. Maeve Jordan over to Kaylee Lukasic, over to Ainsley Smith. Ainsley Smith with possession. Trying to play it for Ashley Boyson, too far forward. Pass by Wainwright. And then Michalski turns it over. East Longmeadow able to gain possession again. That's Kakovia. Kakovia still holding on possession. Passes it over to the goal. Pass the other way. Unclear who that was to. Chicopee Comp looking to get a shot blocked. Goalie will hold on to it. Looking, rolls it to her feet. Kick. Looked like it was going out of bounds, but Chicopee Comp will grab onto it. Then turns it over. Going the other way is East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow possibly trying to extend that lead from 2-0 to 3-0. Pass far forward on the far sideline. Pass hits Chicopee Comp, corner kick. East Longmeadow. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the second. Still 2-0. Once again, 2 goal scorers. Haley Brown and Brooke Martin for East Longmeadow. And the corner's played. Maeve Jordan plays it back for Kakovia. Kakovia. Chipped over to, I believe that's Natalie Connor. Then over to Michalski. Michalski to Lukasic. Lukasic. Blocked by Chicopee Comp. Running for it was Maeve Jordan. Able to get to it. Passed by Ainsley Smith. Was blocked. She is able to get a little bit of a push off. Murph will blow the whistle. Six minutes now remain. Mia Mechia. Pass intended for Maeve Jordan. A little bit of a tangle up. And Chicopee comes out with it. Play around. Murph will blow the whistle. He saw something that others did not. It'll go. Chicopee Comp will retain possession. Shot right on net. Easy save for East Longmeadow. Roll out and passed over. Connor over to Michalski. Michalski to Lukasic. Lukasic able to hold on to it. Lukasic pass Forward. Wainwright. Wainwright gets hit as she passes. She'll fall down. Whistle will blow. East Longmeadow will retain possession. 4:15 and counting left in the second. East Longmeadow surging in this offensive zone, looking to extend their lead to 3. Shot by Luke Kasich. Too high and too far to the right. Goal kick. For Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp playing it. Bridget Jordan trying to play it forward, unable to. Bridget Jordan with the defense, able to gain possession. Pass over to Wainwright. Goes out of bounds. East Longmeadow will retain possession. 3 minutes remaining in the second. 2-0 East Longmeadow. They've so far been in this offensive zone for almost the entire second quarter, minus a couple half-minute chances by Chicopee Comp. Rolls out of bounds. East Longmeadow keeps possession. Lukasik now has possession. Lukasik forward for Wainwright. Pass blocked. Chicopee Comp trying to get it. Wainwright playing nice defense. Lukasik falls to the ground trying to run in there. Unable to gain it though. Yeah, Mechia. Over to Smith. Smith unable to. Chicopee Comp going the other way now. Megan Warno unable to gain possession. Chicopee Comp fast forward. Natalie Connor able to beat Chicopee Comp. Kick it out of bounds. Chicopee Comp will gain possession though. Chicopee Comp now plays it. Pass blocked by Bridget Jordan. She plays it far forward. Wainwright turns it over. Chicopee Comp. Oh, to Ainsley Smith. Ainsley Smith passes it forward for Ashley Boydson. Ashley Boydson not able to get there. Possession now with Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp now trying to play it quickly with only 50 seconds remaining in the second. Still in their zone. Pass forward. Now at the middle. Now into East Longmeadow territory. Chip shot forward. Gonna roll right onto goal and kick high and far over to about the 45. Kicked out by Chicopee Comp. East Longmeadow will gain possession with 30 seconds remaining in the second. Most likely looking to try and get one last opportunity, but if not, just end this half. Waiting on ref's call. He plays it. Sorry, she plays it. Turned over to Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp turns it over by going out of bounds. 10 seconds and counting remaining. Left in the second. 5, 4, 3. Passes played in. Lukasik not going to have time to take the shot. And that'll do it for the second quarter and the first half. 2-0 East Longmeadow. Goals scored in the first quarter by Brown and Martin. We'll be back shortly for the start of the third. And we are back to start the third quarter. East Long Meadow took their lead of 2-0 into the half. Once again, both goals scored in the first quarter, scored by Haley Brown and Brooke Martin. East Long Meadow will start this third quarter as we wait for it to go underway. Whistle blows and we're underway. Lukasic over to Maeve Jordan. East Long Meadow playing it well. Slowly starting to push into Chicopee Comp territory and goal. Lukasic slowed down and it's turned over. Going the other way is Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp. Far pass forward. Brooke Martin unable to play it past Chicopee Comp defense. Rolls out of bounds. They'll give it to East Long Meadow. East Long Meadow getting ready to play it, which they do. Chicopee Comp now. Lukasic able to tie up. His hands right. Comes out with it. Playing it herself. Shot on the ground. Rolls to the net. Stopped by Chicopee Comp. And they'll look to play it. Kick high and far. Lands at the 39. Hits. I believe that's Lukasic. Awkwardly on the leg. Sorry, Smith awkwardly on the leg. Jordan. Over to Brown. Brown. Shot. Ooh. Hits a Chicopee Comp player high on the back, possibly the head. She seems to be okay. No pain as they continue to play on. Shot muffled by Chicopee Comp. Rolls to the net. And Chicopee Comp looks to play it now. Approaching 3 minutes played in this third quarter so far. Smith. Over to Weiss, but blocked. Weiss playing defense to try and gain it back. Unable to. Pass. Chipped far forward. Chicopee Comp able to get it. Shot. Chipped high. But too high. Up over the net. But off to the right. Last touch by Chicopee Comp. East Long Meadow gain possession. Goal kick for East Long Meadow. Weiss will now have possession. Weiss over to Smith. Smith over to Contanza right. Contanza right over to Lukasic. Lukasic looking. Intended for Brown, unable to get it. Brooke Martin able to race and stop it before it goes out of bounds. She plays it down the far sideline. Turned over. Rolls to the bounds. East Long Meadow retain possession. East Long Meadow. Shot far. Just barely on net. Chicopee Comp will grab onto it and play it from their goal. Shot high. Not as far. Brought down by Maeve Jordan. Lukasic looking. Options. Weiss is our main target. Weiss, unable to get it past one of the defensemen. Turned over. Little bit of a bump, but they'll blow the whistle. Give it to Chicopee Comp. About to be 5 minutes remaining 5 minutes into this third quarter. 15 remaining, to be exact. Shot tipped by Weiss, turned over to Marneau. Lukasic. Contends right. Brown. Weiss. Intended for Brown, unable to get it to. Turned over to Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp able to get around one, but not the second. Then turned right back over to Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp turns it right back over to Maeve Jordan. Pass. Too far forward for Brooke Martin. Turned back over, then turned back over again. Maeve Jordan. Over to Emma Tanzarite. Maeve Jordan. Now. Over to Lukasic. Lukasic rolling in. Shot. Impressively in between the crossbar of the upright and the crossbar of the goal, the soccer net. Out of bounds. And Chicopee Comp played it, but then turned over. Lukasic down the right sideline. Nearest sideline, to be exact. Whistle was blown. Chicopee Comp will gain possession. Plays it in. I apologize. I'm playing it now. Trying to approach East Long Meadow territory. And slowly doing so. Rolls out of bounds off of East Long Meadow. Chicopee Comp will retain possession. And Chicopee Comp goes at their 37-yard line. Turned over to Lukasic. Lukasic pass intended for Brown. Unable to get it that far. Chicopee Comp now has it. About to turn it over. And which they do. Brooke Martin leaves it for Emma Catanzarite. Catanzarite over to Weiss. Weiss able to get around one. Shot. Hits Brown in the back. She's okay. Played. Megan Morneau. Weiss. Weiss shot. Falls just before the goaltender bounces up into her arms. Chicopee Comp plays it high and far to about the 41. East Long Meadow will gain possession now. East Long Meadow. Still has possession. Far sideline now. Shot. Too far to the left. Goes out of bounds. No one touched it besides East Long Meadow on that last touch, which was the shot. Chicopee Comp with the goal kick, which is passed to her right. Pass down the far sideline. Able to get it there at the 50. They connect at the 50 and now moving. Turned over to East Long Meadow, and East Long Meadow will now start to move the other way. East Long Meadow from Arnaud to Lukasic. Lukasic intended for Brown, unable to get there. Chicopee Comp turns it over to Morneau. Lukasic now. Lukasic. Pass for Catanzarite. Catanzarite. Shot. Double bouncer. Saved by Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp will now play it from their goal. Smith with the play down. Catanzarite looking for options while she moves closer and closer to the net. Shot herself wide once again. That will be a goal kick for Chicopee Comp. Lukasic able to stop it, then turned right back over to Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp now moving the opposite way in East Longmeadow territory. Chicopee Comp still has it after that bit of a turnover fest. Lukasic looking for an option. She sees Weiss. She's not passing it yet. She'll continue this one-on-one and then pass it to Weiss. Weiss gets it around one defender, and now she'll move. She has Brown. She waits. Gets it a little far behind, unable to keep that scrimmage, so it goes to a 2-on-1 with Brown. Brown turns it over, passes, trying to clear it out of the zone. Megan Morneau now has it shot. Bounces with the curve a little wide, but instead of letting it roll out of bounds, Chicopee Comp's goaltender will grab on to it. Kick at the 40. Turned over to East Longmeadow. Smith with it. Turns it over to Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp once again trying to make a push into East Longmeadow territory, which they're doing so far right now. They will say it was last touched by Maeve Jordan. Chicopee Comp ball. 9 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Score is still 2-0. 2 goals once again were scored in the first quarter. Nothing since. Subs will come in. Being taken out is Weiss and Brooke Martin. East Longmeadow. Turns it over to Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp now playing it. Chicopee Comp within the 30. Pass forward, blocked. East Longmeadow will take it the other way, 1-on-1. Coach for Chicopee Comp wanted an infraction, unable to get it. Chicopee Comp will now play it. East Longmeadow will now gain possession. East Longmeadow with Megan Morneau ready to play it in. And it's played off. Pass far forward for Brown. Tips it forward. Brown ends up getting it back. A little bit of a scrum. Lukasic comes out on top of it. Gets it in before it goes out of bounds, right into the middle, but unable to get it. No one was there. Unable to get a shot on. Megan Morneau passes up to Brown. Brown was shot. Curves wide. Left. Goal kick for Chicopee Comp. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Whistle blows. They'll give it to Chicopee Comp. Turned over to East Longmeadow, then turned back over to Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp now with it. Whistle blows. Chicopee Comp will retain possession. Shot wide. Goal kick for East Longmeadow. They could be changing it as multiple East Longmeadow defensemen gather around as it is changed. So Chicopee Comp now with East Longmeadow now with possession. Turn back over to East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow playing it. Whistle blows. They give it to Luke. They give it to East Longmeadow. Luke Hessick will play, which she does, or no, running down the right sideline. Pass too far back for Luke Hessick. Morneau will able to regain possession. Smith over to Luke Hessick. Shot curves far left. Last touched by Luke Hessick. East Longmeadow will lose possession. Chicopee Comp will get a goal kick. East Longmeadow turns it over to Chicopee Comp. Chicopee Comp tangled up, able to come out on top of it, and then turned over. Turned right back to Chicopee Comp, then turned right back over to East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow now with it. Morneau. Ooh, a little bit of a push in. She's going to question the call, but it was a pretty bit of a clear call. She came in a little too fast, tried to stop herself, stops herself by bumping into the opposing player. Whistle will blow. Chicopee Comp now with possession. After about 4 passes, they complete a triangle. Yes, you heard me. 4 passes for a triangle. East Longmeadow gains possession, then kicks it out of bounds. Chicopee Comp will gain possession at the 40-yard line. 40-yard line of East Longmeadow territory. They play it in. Shot forward. More of a pass down the middle. Chicopee Comp will continue to have possession. Morneau now going to play it. Pass blocked. Tripped up. .37 seconds remaining and counting in this third quarter. East Longmeadow to play it. Or no. To be the exact East Longmeadow player to play it. Waiting. And she plays it. Pass rolls forward. Inbounds. They pass it forward to Brown, which then rolls out of bounds. 6 seconds. Now 4. Down to 2. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So far, no action after the first 2 goals for East Longmeadow. 2-0. It remains. We'll see if the action picks up and maybe more goals are scored when we come back for the start of the fourth quarter. And we are back to start the fourth quarter. Once again, so far no action since the first two goals scored by East Long. We'll see if either team will decide to pick up the momentum and possibly increase the amount of goals scored in this game. While East Long Meadow will look to either increase their lead or stay at 2, but either way, they're looking to hold this shutout and get a momentum win for this entire team. Chicopee Comp to play it, in which they do. Start of the fourth quarter, here we come. Turned over. Brown turns it right back over. Chicopee Comp now. To everyone at home, you're sitting in the comfort of your own home with warmth. That's where I am watching this clock slowly tick down for these last 20 minutes before I can get out of this freezing cold. Meanwhile, Chicopee Comp unable to get any action going as East Long Meadow continues to push closer and closer to that goal. Shot was saved. Chicopee Comp now to play it. Kick to the 35. Chicopee Comp player loses sight of the ball. Lukasic over to Tazarite. Over to Wainwright. Over to Tazarite. Shot low. Blocked. Kicked back. Chicopee Comp now with it. And shot. Saved. I believe it's unclear to tell who it was. I believe it might have been Weiss. Lukasic in a tie-up comes out with it. Then loses possession. Given to Weiss now. Then loses possession. Then it goes back to East Long Meadow. East Long Meadow now with possession. Playing it. Wainwright. Turns it over. Chicopee Comp now with possession. Turned it right back over to Weiss. Now it's East Long Meadow possession. East Long Meadow. Playing it is Emma Catanzarite. Emma.
No way! Come on. He held her. That was obstruction.
Fans in the crowd upset with no call. Believe it to be obstruction and holding. From my angle, it looks like it could have just been a shield off of the ball. Either way, no call, and we will continue play. Chicopee Comp turns it over now. East Long Meadow now with possession. 2:30 gone in this fourth quarter. Shot rolls out of bounds. Chicopee Comp will get a goal kick. Turns it over. East Long Meadow now. Lukasic now has the ball. Lukasic continuing to hold possession. Passes over to Weiss. Pass blocked. Unclear who was intended for. East Long Meadow will lose possession. Chicopee Comp will get it with it going out of bounds. .330 gone in this fourth quarter. Shot blocked. Emma unable to get it past the goaltender. Then I believe that was Lukasic or Brown or Wainwright. One of those three comes in with a second opportunity, goes high. So goal kick for Chicopee Comp. Kicks it far, turns it over. That's Wainwright with possession now. Wainwright gives it over to Weiss. Back over to Wainwright. She's able to keep it in bounds, but Chicopee Comp will let it roll far back enough to give it to a goal kick. Shot saved by Chicopee Comp. Turned over. Excuse me. Turned over. East Longmeadow now with possession. McKasick. Able to get it through two defensemen. Over to Wainwright. Wainwright over to Weiss. Weiss over to Lukasic, and then turns it over. Chicopee Comp now with possession. Then turned back over to Weiss. Weiss with the pass forward. Turned over. Chicopee Comp kicks it far forward. Turned over. East Longmeadow with possession. Then proceeds to turn it over. Chicopee Comp now with possession. And that's turned over. Maeve Jordan now with possession. Over to Lukasic. Lukasic quickly passes it over to Morneau. Morneau. Holding. Pass. Blocked. Turned over. Chicopee Comp will lose possession. East Longmeadow will gain the ball. Over 5 minutes gone in this fourth quarter. 2-0 East Longmeadow. And all the momentum's in East Longmeadow's hands as of right now. Lukasic. Sorry, Smith. Over to Lukasic. Lukasic. Over to Weiss. Weiss. Passes it over to and then to Brown. Brown passing it to unclear who that was. I believe it was Catanzarite. Either way, Chicopee Comp will get a goal kick and then play it. Whistle blows. Chicopee Comp will retain possession. Chicopee Comp. Whistle blows. Chicopee Comp will retain possession once more. Ball will be at the 4 or 3. Blocked. Lukasic plays it, but then turned over, and Chicopee Comp will just chip it far in. Megan Morneau on the closest sideline. Pass, blocked, goes out of bounds. East Longmeadow will retain possession. About to be 8 minutes gone in the fourth quarter so far. East Longmeadow with most of the momentum, but just recently, Chicopee Comp given a little bit of light in that momentum. Hopefully they can continue to use that. Meanwhile, Haley Brown, given an opportunity. Shot, save. Nobody was there to get the rebound. I speak too soon. Jordan Wainwright able to quickly take it off of one of the Chicopee Comp defensemen, puts it in the back of the net. That'll extend the lead for East Longmeadow to 3-0, and unless Chicopee Comp is quickly able to answer with 3 goals in 11 minutes and 40 seconds, this one might be put away, and the icing is evenly put on that cake. And it is assisted. It is an assisted goal. But meanwhile, Chicopee Comp will just play it. Turned over, Lukasik now. Pass. Emma Catanza right. Unable to get it through both defensemen. Chicopee Comp will have
East
ball.
Long Meadow, number 16, Jordan Wainwright, assisted by number 6, Sophie Smith.
And there you heard it. Goal scored by Jordan Wainwright, assisted by number 6, Sophie Smith. Chicopee Comp with possession. Ball rolls out of bounds. Chicopee ball. Comp now. Turned over. And then rolls out of bounds. Once again, Comp will retain possession. About to be 10 minutes remaining in the fourth. 10 gone, 10 remaining. Score now 3-0 after that goal by Jordan Wainwright. East Home now with possession. Smith over to Morneau on the closest sideline. Stops it before it goes out of bounds. She's able to get through one defenseman. She passes it in front. Desperation saved by Chicopee Comp. Rolls out of bounds. Corner kick now for East Long Meadow. And they might slowly let time tick and get out of here with this so far shutout victory against Chicopee Comp. Soon to be 9 minutes left in this fourth. Meanwhile, as they were getting ready to play, tomorrow, boys varsity soccer. Thursday, I believe it is girls varsity soccer, and then Friday, boys. And then that should do it for home for both soccer. Then we'll move on to winter sports, but we're unclear how that'll work out. So I feel like we'll keep you updated, but on top of it, you should be updated before anyone else. Meanwhile, Catanza right with the shot, saved. Rolling, Chicopee Comp now with possession. Rolls out of bounds, East Long Meadow will gain possession. 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the fourth. Small number of attendants here tonight. No wonder with these temperatures quickly dropping and have already started at a low number. Lukasik over to Smith. Smith around 1, can't get around 2. Starting to roll out of bounds. They'll give a goal kick for Chicopee Comp. 8 now left in the fourth. Played. Okay, so it gets the turnover, then it goes right back to Comp and right back to East Long Meadow, then right back to Comp, and now back to East Long Meadow. A lot of turnovers. A short amount of time, but meanwhile, East Long Meadow with possession. Weiss turns it over. Chicopee Comp turns it over. Weiss with possession. Pass. 2-4 forward for Emma Catanza right. She turns it over. Chicopee Comp will gain it now and slowly move in. Chicopee Comp holding on to possession. Pass forward. Enough. Multiple options for Chicopee Comp, but not enough as East Long Meadow is able to get it out quickly and move the other way. Megan Morneau now at the 40, 45, 50. Gives it over to Lukasik. Lukasik at the 45. Passes it forward to Brown at the 25. Brown at the 15. Fakes around to the 10. She's got a shot at the 10. Blocked. Slowly starts to roll out of bounds. She's going to race for it. East Longmeadow will gain possession, and it will be a corner kick. 6:20 remaining in the fourth and counting. They're slowly setting up. Substitution comes in, letting clock drain down. McTanswright. No one there for the pass into the middle. Turned over. Chicopee Comp possession. Excuse me. Chicopee Comp now with possession. Rolls out of bounds. I believe it is East Longmeadow possession. East Longmeadow now. With it. Holding on to possession. Shot. Bounces. Saved by Chicopee Comp. And will slowly start to go the other way now. At their 35. Turned over. Smith. Pass. Unable to get through. But somehow still East Longmeadow holds possession. Lukasic, 2-on-1. Unable to get it through both. But then Smith has it at the 25. Down to 20, then loses it. Chicopee Comp now with the possession. Holding on to possession. Down to 30, rolls out of bounds. Chicopee Comp will retain possession. 4:25 remaining in the fourth. Chicopee Comp with possession. Megan Morneau now with it. Dribbling around defenseman. She passes it up to Kayla Lukasic, which then gets turned over. Chicopee Comp with possession in East Longmeadow territory, looking for their first goal of the night late in the fourth. Whistle blows. East Longmeadow will now gain possession. Less than 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. East Longmeadow plays it. Subs will come in for Chicopee Comp. 3:30 remaining in the fourth. East Longmeadow now will play it. Turned over to Chicopee Comp, then turned right back over to East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow now with possession. Pass forward for Brown. East Longmeadow still playing like they need to extend the lead. Brown with the shot. Top shelf goes in. Haley Brown with her second goal of the night. 2:52 remaining in the fourth quarter, and East Longmeadow extends that lead up to 4. And it is unassisted. So East Longmeadow really making sure that this cake not only has the icing, but it's got all the decorations that it needs. The nice little strawberry on top and whatnot. All they look now is to keep this shutout after multiple impressive saves by
Spartan
East Longmeadow as a whole.
Scored by number 23, Haley Brown.
Weiss now plays it for Catanzarite. 2:30 remaining. Lukasic. Intended for Catanzarite. Unable to get through. Chicopee Comp now has possession. Moving the other way. Turned back over. Smith. Pass. Intended for Jordan Wainwright unable to get through. Chicopee Comp now has possession and moving the other way. Doing so. Pass too far forward. Turns over. Passes it to the goal. 2 minutes remaining now. Close to being turned over, but Megan Morneau's there. Moving the other way now. Smith. Brown. To Lukasic. Now Jordan Wainwright with possession. Fake shot. Bouncing save. Chicopee Comp with possession. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. About to be 1:30. Ainsley Smith unable to track that ball down. Now she's able to. Megan Morneau gets a little bit of a push. Megan Morneau retaliates. But East Long Meadow will now gain possession. 1:10 remaining in this fourth quarter. East Long Meadow has the possibility of scoring another goal, but could also just drain this clock down. 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter now. Weiss. Over to Wainwright. Pass is knocked down. Chicopee Comp with possession. They'll make sure it stays with Chicopee Comp, which it will. 42 seconds remaining in the fourth. It is counting down. So right now, at this point, East Long Meadow will get the win in this one, 4-0, unless they decide to extend it with 25 seconds remaining. East Long Meadow playing it back and forth and around. Lukasic gets it. But like I was saying, East Long Meadow should come out to win this one 4-0. And they will play later in this week to end out their home span and get closer and closer to ending the season. Last shot saved, one, and that will do it. Once again, 4-0. 2 goals scored by Haley Brown, 1 scored by Brooke Martin, and 1 scored by Jordan Wainwright. 4-0 the final score for East Long Meadow. I'm Gage Abdelmacy, and I'm LCAT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Boys Varsity Soccer at 7.